Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 9 of our London Bulldogs franchise, so we're at 7-0 on the regular season. I can't believe we're around halfway through the regular season, and we are one of the best ranked teams out there. Let's check out the standings to see where we are at right now. So, the Bears are undefeated, as you guys can tell as well. We're not the only undefeated team here. We will play the Chicago Bears, and we're the undefeated team. So, we're also undefeated as well. Everyone else has lost at least one game this season, and we're going to be in Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, taking on these Packers. So, without a further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff, and we'll show you the uniforms that both teams will be wearing. Alright, for the Green Bay Packers, they are going to be wearing their classic uniforms from the 50s. And I decided to add the current helmet in there just because I didn't want it to look all bland and generic. So I decided to put their logo, the Green Bay Packers logo, on the helmet, so I decided to use their current helmet for that, but I like the all-green combination for them. But for our London Bulldogs, we are going to be wearing our white jerseys with navy pants. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So you hear them saying, "Go Pack, go."
As we'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers versus Ben Roethlisberger and the London Bulldogs.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Green Bay Packers are rocking in those 50s throwback uniforms. I'm thinking they might have been from 1951, maybe 1955, somewhere in the 50s. So, 1st and 10, we get to see Super Bowl 45 MVP Aaron Rodgers stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. He was also guest host of Jeopardy for a week or two back this spring because they were trying to find a permanent host because Alex Trebek passed away November 8th of last year. So they've been trying to find a permanent host, but they've had guest hosts all throughout winter and spring. So that was kind of a nice addition to have an NFL quarterback be the host for about a couple weeks. So first down at 10 now from the 41-yard line here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So I really like these all green for Green Bay. Get it? Because green is in Green Bay. So Packers always tend to wear green. But not in the early days. They wore navy blue for like some seasons. And then they became to wear green. So he's going to throw this one out. That is going to be a 3rd and 2 now here for Green Bay. 2,000 passing yards this season for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he was back up to Brett Favre in Green Bay, and I think in 08 he became starter. So the Green Bay Packers do not get the first down. It will be 4th and 3, and they are at the 50-yard line. So Golden Tate is going to return this punt. So they punt this away. It goes out of bounds. They're at the 11. I did make a last-minute quarterback change. So it was going to be Ben Roethlisberger starting, but I wanted to get Matthew Stafford a chance at starting in today's episode because he's used to this Green Bay Packers team. Let me tell you, he played for the Detroit Lions for his first 11 seasons of his NFL career. Very few of those times he won against Green Bay. I mean, the Packers always tend to win over the Detroit Lions, either in Green Bay or Detroit. So they throw this pass. Fitzgerald claims that reception. So we're only 90 offensive passing yards from 2,000 on the team for the regular season. So first and goal, Stafford back to pass. He throws this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. So he claims that reception. This will be his first touchdown of the game. So Green Bay is trailing this one 7-0 here in Wisconsin. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, Aaron Rodgers, he is ready to step up his game. He's going to hand this off to Aaron Jones, and he gets stopped there at the 37 for a gain of 3 yards on that play. So clock's winding down pretty fast here in Lambeau Field. It opened up in 1957, so it's about 64 years of age. Passes this one off to Davante Adams. He gets stopped there at the 48. You know how Green Bay always gets cold in the winter. It gets super freezing. And this is the time of year for it, as the first quarter is over here in Wisconsin. So you can see a little wee bit of snow, but it's not on the field. It's right outside the stadium. So first down and 10 from the 48-yard line here in Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 6 rushes, 15 yards. So he lost a yard on that play. So that's going to be a second down and 11. So the Green Bay Packers here, they're going to try to figure out a game plan. And they don't want to lose quite a bit of yards. And he throws this deep to Randall Cobb. That is a touchdown. And it appears that Tony Jefferson of our defense appears to be down and injured. We don't know what it is. We'll tell you at kickoff. All right. That was unexpected of Randall Cobb to claim that touchdown reception. I mean, there were no defenders to stop him. So that was an easy touchdown for Green Bay that time. So now T.Y. Hilton returns it at the 29-yard line. 31-yard return. Tony Jefferson did have a bruised shoulder. He will return. It's nothing too serious as like an ACL injury. But it's first and 10. Stafford ready to throw. Actually, we're going to run it in. So he actually gets this first down for a gain of 12 yards on that play. So we're going to use that same exact play like we just used. So we're going to use the fade smash pass play on first and 10. So Matthew Stafford, he's back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Lavonte David, the tight end, but that turns out to be incomplete. So we're going to use a shotgun formation on 3rd and 4. And we're actually going to put in some AJ Green. So we're going to use a slant route here. 2nd and 10. Let's see. We should be able to get a first down on this passing play. And we actually do. So we get stopped there at the 42. 4 for 5, 106 yards. And a touchdown for Matthew Stafford today. And he's on a roll. I mean, this game's tied 7-7. This is going to wind up being a pretty good one within the next few minutes. So, incomplete pass. He threw it a little too deep there. I would not have, thrown it on the left side, because if I threw it on the opposite side, it would not have been a touchdown. It would not have been a first down either way. So 132 yards for Matt Stafford. He's not bad. 26-yard pass. That was pretty good there that time. So we're going to make this one stop before the 2-minute warning. And the 2-minute warning comes, and it's still tied 7-7. And we're going to use a slant route here on 1st and 10 from the 17. So Stafford, he throws this one out. That's incomplete. So we're going to use a slant route here on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10, excuse me. And Stafford throws this one out to Larry Fitzgerald. Gets that first down. Gain of 12 yards on that play. So 1st and goal And we're going to use a slant route here. And we're at the 5-yard line. So he throws this one nearly intercepted on that play. But 2nd and goal. We're still going to use that same play up until... We're not going to give up until we get a touchdown. And we do. So London leads this one 14-7. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Aaron Rodgers throws that. That's an incomplete pass. So this was his first incompletion of the game. So it's now 2nd down and 10 from the 34. Rodgers throwing this one out. That's going to be a 3rd and 3 at the 41-yard line. So it looks like they're going to throw this one. Could have been intercepted, though, but that turns out to be 4th and 3. So Golden Tate III will be ready to return the punt here. And Green Bay punts it away. So we're going to return this one. So we got some daylight here. Not too much of it, though, as we're at the 32-yard line. So 1st down and 10, 30-yard return there that time. We're actually going to run the ball with Frank Gore. And he hands it off to Frank Gore and uses that juke move. He gets stopped at the 35 for a gain of 3. And we're going to use the excellent route here on 2nd and 7. So Matthew Stafford, he's back to pass. So Stafford throws this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. So he gets stopped there at the 44. We're going to take a timeout here to think of our game plan. So we're actually going to use the PA sprint halfback flat on 1st down and 10. So Stafford, he's back to pass. He fires this one out to Alshon Jeffrey, and he gets stopped there at the 8. We're going to take another timeout, and hopefully we're going to probably run on this play. So we're going to use that halfback power G on 1st and goal. So Matthew Stafford hands this off to Frank Gore, and he gets stopped there at the 5. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, and we get a fumble on the kickoff. We returned this for a touchdown. So that is an awesome way to end this first half here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So we're actually going to do a 2-point conversion here. We're actually going to use the goal line, and we're going to use the power. Oh, Green Bay, by the way, does get their first turnover of the game. So we get this in safely for 2 points, and we'll see you guys in the second half. Just about time to begin the second half. London leading this 29-7. We did not film the Frank Gore scoring that couple-yard touchdown, and he is still on his feet whatsoever. Nobody's going to stop him at this point. Nobody is going to stop him. He gets quite a bit of daylight, and T.Y. Hilton with that touchdown. 101 kickoff return yard touchdown. So this will be his 3rd one on the year. And look at him go. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog right here. He knows when to run. He knows when to evade the tacklers so he can get that awesome touchdown. So it's now 36-7. We're going to take a break. I had just missed it, so we get a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Joe Hayden, who is wearing number 17 for the time being. So take it to the house. So Aaron Rodgers throws a pass to Davante Adams, knocks the ball out of his hands, and Joe Hayden there that time, the former Cleveland Browns secondary, knew what to do that time, so he returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So it's now going to be 43-7. We're going to take another break. There is another fumble, and they've had 3 turnovers so far in this game. So C.J. Mosley makes that recovery, and he knocks out the return man, and he loses the ball, not knowing where it went. So he wasn't paying attention, so he has to focus on the ball. So it's now London with 50-7. We're going to take a break. Oh, wow, we claimed an interception. It was on Levante David. his third interception this year, and we get to see Matthew Stafford step onto the field for the first time in the second half. So Green Bay with 4 turnovers. This is crazy. We've had a fumble frenzy within the last few minutes. So what I mean by fumble frenzy was London recovered quite a bit of fumbles today. And the fact of the matter is that Green Bay lost them. So for the first 3 turnovers, London actually recovered. So this is kind of odd because London has the number 1 ranked defense in this league. And they say defense does win championships, and that is for sure if they keep up this awesome performance, which I'm super duper mega awesome proud to have. 41-yard reception for Zach Ertz, so we're going to move the chains here, and this will be a first down and 10 from the 19. So Stafford throws this one a little too deep there that time. That turns out to be incomplete. So we're going to use the 4 verticals pass play on 2nd and 10. So he throws this one nearly intercepted. So we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, 2nd and goal. Stafford ready to throw. Passing this off to Larry Fitzgerald. That is a touchdown. And that is going to be a 56-7 lead. We're actually going to do a 2-point conversion here. And now we're going to lead by 51 points. So our offense, we have skyrocketed this talent. You know, we do not make that 2-point conversion, by the way. All right, first down and 10 from the 18. 2-minute warning has just passed by. So Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they throw this pass. That's going to be a 2nd down and 2. Green Bay does not want to give up all these points because they've had 4 turnovers today. And do they get the touchdown? No, they do not. They're only about 3 yards shy from getting it into that end zone. So they're about 1:15 to go in the 4th. Aaron Jones gets us into the end zone for the 2nd touchdown of the game for Green Bay, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. There is a blocked field goal, blocked PAT, and it looks like London will have possession of the football, so we will get a kickoff return. So we're going to return to the left, so we got some T.Y. Hilton into some action today. So we're leading this by 43 points, and man, I can't believe how talented our London Bulldogs team is. We might end up going to the Super Bowl today if we keep up this awesome performance. So 1st and 10, Stafford ready to throw this one out. He throws it incomplete pass. So the Packers are a pretty tough team to claim. This Packers defense is a pretty tough team, let me tell you. And if we get these obstacles done and over with, then we won't have to worry about them coming into playoff time. So they're about 1-7. So as of right now, they probably will not make the postseason. They probably will not. And we're one of the first few teams, or probably will be the first few teams, to actually get a playoff entrance in. So take the time out here. We're going to do a shorter pass. We're actually going to use a shotgun formation. We're going to use a slant route on 1st and 10 from the 10. Stafford back to pass. Throws this one out, and he gets this into the end zone. And we'll see you guys at statistics. All right, so the final score here in Lambeau Field is 62-13. The London Bulldogs crushed the Green Bay Packers by 49. Matt Stafford, 144.5 passer rating, 14 for 23 there, 4 touchdowns on the day. No INTs whatsoever, which I'm surprised to see Stafford not throwing an interception. So Aaron Rodgers, not a great performance by him today, but they lost. So he had one INT, 119.5 passer rating, 17 for 20 there, 194 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Rushing wise, Frank Gore did have a rushing touchdown on the day. So let's check out the touchdowns. AJ Green with 2 touchdowns on the day. Aaron Jones had a receiving touchdown. Green Bay's only touchdown of the game. Larry Fitzgerald, 160 receiving yards and a touchdown. Randall Cobb had 1 touchdown, had a receiving one as well. Alshon Jeffrey, 1 touchdown as well. So defensively, this has been a pretty good one. Ryan Kerrigan, 1 sack on the day. Levante David, 1 sack on the day. Forced fumbles wise, Dante Hightower, Ryan Kerrigan, and CJ Mosley all claimed fumbles. But Joe Hayden recovered that one into the end zone, and that was a touchdown. Punt return, kickoff return wise, T.Y. Hilton returned it for 101 yards and scored that touchdown. And punt returns, we did not score a touchdown. So that wraps it up, everybody. We'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Friday, everybody.